What would I call the most life-changing event of my life up to date? I mean, that's pretty tough. That was pretty tough. Back in 2004, I worked two jobs. I worked at Tijuana Flats as a cook, and I worked at Publix grocery store. I had this little broken down bicycle that a friend of mine lent to me that I used to ride, and I would get up at 5 a.m. in the morning to go to work at Publix, and I would work there, and then I'd go home and go to sleep and do it again. The friends of mine that I went to high school with, they were in an a cappella group, a singing group since high school. They basically were working with a talent agency. Found out that they were looking for a new guy and they needed somebody to audition, so I decided to audition for them. I basically took 2 weeks studying and preparing for the audition, having to train my voice to sing higher because I'm normally a bass and they needed a tenor. But I went to do the audition with my friends, and actually was auditioning against other friends of mine. And then weeks later I found out that I got the gig. It turned out that this exact group decided they didn't want to go on the contract that they were going to go on. They were going to do something different. So a friend of mine that was in that group, or one of the friends of mine in that group, passed my audition video off to the talent agency, where the guy who owned the agency put me in a different group. I basically ended up having to fly out to Rochester, New York. I had to meet with 3 other guys that I didn't know. First time meeting these guys. Spent a month rehearsing with them before we flew out to meet our ship. Yeah, I spent 10 years working for Royal Caribbean Celebrity Cruise Lines. I also worked for Norwegian Cruise Lines, and it changed my life. It taught me a lot about myself. It taught me a lot about the world around me, and I got to see and do things that a lot of people will never get a chance to do. So that probably is one of the most important things that happened to me, most life-changing things that's ever happened to me up to date. I hope to remedy that with some really cool group stuff coming up soon.